For me, to reach the top of the sport performance-wise was just the hours, putting in the hours and the hard work, and understanding my own physiology, realizing that I couldn't apply someone else's prescription to what I needed. I had to listen to my body and work closely with my coaches and come up with something that worked for me, because I can't handle the certain types of training that other guys can. And I'm more successful if I tailor things to my needs. So that was really what the turning point was for me, was working with Richard and figuring out that, like, hey, I can do certain things that'll allow me to succeed, that maybe not what's written down in the common books and strategies. I think my advice for young riders is you're doing it for yourself. I don't think what other people are doing is really contingent upon what you should be doing. I think you have to stay focused on what your job is and what your goals are, and ultimately I think you get involved in the sport because you want to see what you're capable of, and the only way you can be true to that is to really be true to that effort and be really true to that process. So for young riders, I'd say take the only measuring stick you need is yourself, and if you're advancing and moving forward and doing the hard work, then I think that's what you need to focus on. I think there's always going to be rumors about all kinds of stuff, and in any other industry there's people who are going to do things that are outside the rules, and cycling is no different. So you just have to choose to take the ethical high road yourself, and that's the same as in any factor of life, really. It is frustrating to find out that someone has been cheating, and then especially when it's been in the past, when maybe it may have affected you. But I don't define myself or my characteristics or my personality or my place on this planet based on what other people do. I think for me it's all about the pursuit of excellence in myself, and when I see something like that happen, I almost feel sorry for them, because I feel like, oh, that's a missed opportunity for them. They're going to leave the sport and they're never actually going to know what they were actually capable of. They're never going to know if they really deserve to be there or really deserve the results that they were getting. And yeah, financially and in a lot of other ways it impacts us, but money isn't the end of the world, and I'd rather have my health and my dignity intact when I leave the sport, because I think now, especially the way the conversation is going in the future, I'm hoping that'll play harder than a podium at some race eventually down the road in terms of impacting where the sport's going from here. Everything you need to succeed is already inside you. You don't need any help.